Alright, so we got the Baofeng here. Alright, we're going to turn her on. Go to menu. Go down to menu number 40. Then press menu. Then menu again. Menu again. Alright, so we are pretty much reset here. Okay. So now we're going to go through some of the things you're going to want to change when you first get it. I'm going to turn the volume up just so you can hear everything. Menu. Jeez. Alright. All that voice, the beeping, you're going to want to turn that off. Beep. Menu. Off. Menu. Alright, we're going to go up. So we get to... Oh. Voice. It's in Chinese. You can change it to English, but we're going to go off. I don't want to hear anything. Alright, so then... I'm going to change all of my lights to orange. But when you first get this, you're going to do what I did. And then just so that your voice only goes to the small vicinity around you, we're also going to go to low power. So menu. Menu number 2, menu, low, then menu. So if you noticed, if you look back, there's an H up there, now there's an L, that's for low power. Okay, so now we don't have it beeping at us, you don't have it talking to you in Chinese, you have it in low power, and now you can start punching your frequencies. So let's go for 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 0. Just an example. Okay. Now, if your buddy is close to you at low power, punches in that frequency with no other variables, you're going to be able to talk to each other. We're going to simulate that here. Okay. Boom. Your buddy comes into the picture, and all of a sudden, he goes in his menus, he puts it low power, like you, 147250 megahertz.
Radio test.
Boom. He can talk to you, you can talk to him. That's as easy as it gets to creating communication between two Baofengs right out of the box. So then, for a little bit more added privacy, sort of, not really, make it a little bit harder to hear exactly what's being communicated, you're going to add an offset. And what that does, it makes it so that one guy, when he talks up in frequency, and this guy talks down in frequency. Okay, so now we're back. Your buddy's at 160.00000, and you are at 147,000, just for simplifying it. So you need to go up, so like 13 megahertz. All right, your buddy is at 160 megahertz. You are at 147. So you're going to press menu. 0, 1, 3, 0, 0, 0. Menu. So now that's set. Your offset is 13, but in what direction is it going to go? So you're going to go down to the direction, shift direction, go menu, and you're going to go positive, okay? Menu again, then exit. So that means you're at 147.000, but when you talk, it's going to go in a positive direction, 13 megahertz, so up, meaning it's going to go to 160. And you'll see that when I transmit, this 147 is going to turn into 160. And that guy's going to receive the signal. Okay. Now, your buddy is going to have to do his offset as the same. 13 megahertz in a negative direction to talk to you. $13 megahertz. Boom. Direction. Minus. So negative. And then exit. So now when this guy, your buddy, tries to talk to you, this 160 is going to turn into 147, in which you are already listening to. All right. So if someone's listening to 147, they're only going to hear what your buddy's saying. And if they're listening to 160, they're only going to hear what you're saying. All right. They're going to need to find both, figure out that both people are talking, that there are two people in the local area, scan for both, get both frequencies, input both frequencies, and then monitor both frequencies to be able to listen to the full conversation. And if they only have one radio, then that pretty much limits them. If you want them to hear you, that's a completely different conversation. This is pretty much just to have a little bit of added frequency, just like patches in the files, you know? Like you get the files and you think you're going to get all the information, and then you just see all the censoring. You're only getting maybe the half of it, maybe less than the half of it. That's pretty much what you're doing. So now for repeater use, and I'll flash it on the screen, or I'll maybe put it over here somewhere. The information that you need. And I'll punch in the information, and I'll show you how to punch it in. All right, so let's start with punching in the tones, or the frequency. My apologies, the frequency. So we are at 145, 180. And now we're going to want to punch in our offset. Okay, menu. Offset of 0, 0, 0, 6, 0, 0. Boom. In what direction? We want to go in a negative direction. So boom, then menu. So we have now set our frequency, our offset, and direction. All right. So now we're going to go down to tones. Let's see. Okay. Transmit tone menu. Our goal is 1567. .7 hertz, that's set. And the receive tone is going to be the same. Alright, set. And that is your RCTCS and TCTCS. So now you'll be able to use the repeater. Now you're able to communicate with your buddies right out of the box. Have a couple of settings that are decent and good to have set. And you're able to set offsets so that not your entire conversation is being heard by everybody and anybody at all times. I mean, eventually you keep yapping, someone's going to hear you, someone's going to catch on, and then they'll listen to both. All right, whatever. You just find new frequencies, or you change them, or you just don't care. You just let them hear you. And you're able to talk to repeaters. So all those are set and done. And the language of this is pretty much deciphered in the beginning of the video. I probably won't do a video on the Pro version just because most people have this guy and this one is easier to use. But who knows, if I get a couple of people that I know, or enough people in the comment section that want me to pretty much show the settings being done on this, which I'm pretty sure some of you may ask, or I may decide to do it anyways. Other than that, you guys pretty much now can buy one of these, put it in your hands, turn it on, and just start talking, start getting into it. And hopefully you can share this video with other people that are just getting into it, or someone that you've gifted this radio to, whether it's the UV5R, the 8HP, or whatever version of this, the Quansheng, Xingwows, or whatever. God, what's the other brand? There's one more brand, I don't remember what it is, but it's basically, Radioddity makes these type of radios as well, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, just start yapping, getting into the hobby, using it as a tool and such. And yeah, get after it, guys. That's cheesy. Fuck it, we'll leave it in.